the role of indigenous peoples to build the capacity to enhance climate action is sitting at the tables, asking, demanding the urgency, because indigenous peoples are feeling this urgency, and of course we are also acting on the ground. So we wanted to have the capacity of others to understand the urgency of reduction of the emissions, and then from indigenous peoples we can continue what we are doing on protecting better the nature.
NDC Partnership is an international coalition of multilateral, bilateral cooperation organisms, as well as international civil society, and we help countries advance the implementation of their NDCs. Many of the requests we receive from developing countries are capacity related, be it for capacity for planning for NDC implementation, capacity for accessing climate finance, capacity for modeling long-term decarbonized and resilient pathways. We facilitate the access to resources, to technical assistance, to be able to develop those capacities as according to the needs of each of the countries.
The Commonwealth Secretariat has working across its 54 member countries in very strongly in technical assistance and capacity building on various fronts. We have the Living Land Charter, we have the Climate Finance Access Hub, which has about in 16 countries. We have advisors located in countries working with member countries, with the governments in enhancing access to climate finance, developing proposals together with member countries to enable that. We are also developing something called the Living Land Charter, which is again going to be launched at CHOGM, which would be to work on land degradation, biodiversity, various land sustainable issues. Also, we have a complementary charter which we had launched a few years ago called the Blue Charter, which works on the ocean sustainability issues. And this is through action groups across our member countries.
So, of course, we all understand that young people are so heavily impacted by the climate crisis. Of course, this is our planet, not only guidance on the planet today, but also the generations to come. It is why it's also critically important that we leverage the skills, knowledge, and innovative ideas of young people in building the capacity of others. I believe it is so important that we strengthen the capacity of young people, but also allow young people to develop their own initiative that would allow them to build the capacity of other young people. After all, if not by us, then who's going to do it? And I think it is so useful that we allow young people who understand the issues now. And I think now that we're in a better position, that young people understand the climate crisis, they understand what is required, and therefore I believe they are more in a better position to develop the necessary capacity building programs and initiatives that will allow us to enhance climate action and to achieve the objectives of the Paris Agreement.
So Slack and Trust, it's a non-profit think tank which is based in Sri Lanka, and we work in Asia, Africa and Europe. In our work, we focus on capacity building as one of the main elements. And we work with communities, we work with policymakers, we work with researchers, we work with youth, civil society organizations, anyone you can name. And we work on building capacity, technical capacity, as well as information and providing evidence-based solutions. So capacity building is an important component for us across our work, and we take it very seriously.
IDRC was created in 1971 by the Parliament of Canada to build capacity and research capacity in the Global South. In the challenge of climate change and the climate crisis, we really need to look at that capacity as the solution, building that space where the voices of the researchers and the knowledge from the Global South brings everything into the solutions to fight the climate crisis.
Yeah, I think youth, of course, play an absolutely critical role, and of course, as one of the 9 constituencies, we're observers to all the meetings of the PCCB, which is, the constituted body on capacity building. And of course, it's also strongly linked to ACE, to NDC. So, and of course, youth are very strong key stakeholders in these processes as well.
Well, the main role of PCCB in building capacity is really in connecting relevant actors and processes and the constituted bodies under the convention, and even reaching out outside, so as it is doing through the PCCB network. And the main role is of the PCCB is really to enhance coherence and coordination, so making sure that relevant actors are connected and can share information and provide capacity building where it's needed, addressing gaps and needs.